Hi guys, so today we are going to be interviewing uh, Mitch Duval, and I'm super excited, so we're just gonna wait for him to show up. Yes, hello!
Yo, 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 what up,
How are
Camila?
you?
I am good. How are you?
Good, it's Friday.
It's
Super
Friday,
happy.
yeah. Saturday, Sunday, well, right? Let's go.
Are you outside?
I am actually stranded at the airport. I've had a crazy day, but I'm
Oh
happy to be
no!
here.
Well, I'm not, you know what? I'm not gonna say it's me that keeps getting people doing airport lives. I'm not gonna say that
No
it's
way,
me.
no way.
But thank you so much being stranded and still doing it.
Yeah,
Have you been like updated? Like, do you know when you're gonna leave?
yeah, I think they're gonna pick me up in shortly, I hope. But still, we can do half of the conversation
Okay, we'll
here,
do the
half of the
live. I'll
conversation
make
in the
it
car.
quick.
No, let's take our time.
Okay.
Right?
So perfect. So this is our second time doing our interview, which I'm super stoked because
Yeah.
you are so nice and funny. But today we're gonna talk about music.
Oh,
Okay?
we are gonna talk about music, huh?
We're going to talk about music. Even though, Mitch, even though
Yeah.
last time I gave you a compliment on your music, you took the
Yeah.
song I liked off of YouTube.
It's not, I had a deal with a record label where I released most of my music, but then we kind of
Mm-hmm.
broke up. So now I'm independent style. So all the songs that I did with the record label, they have to do whatever they want with it. But my new
Got
music, I'm in charge of.
Boom. And
Yeah.
Brujeria, the one that's on YouTube right now, I
Yeah.
liked the visuals on that one. I really
Thank
like. It
you
was
so
dark,
much.
but I liked it, so it was really
Yeah.
good. I
It's a
liked
good
it. So we're,
song. It was really well received. When we were talking about the music video, I was trying to, the fact that the song is called Brujeria, and we touch about like witchcraft and all that stuff. We were looking for locations that I don't know, like try to communicate like a beautiful picture. So that's why we went to
Mhm.
like the desert. We went to these caves. So I think it turned out great, right?
I did. I like it. I was like, oh my! I didn't think you could get that dark. I was like, oh my gosh! I was
Yeah, yeah. We can get dark
like,
if,
okay,
if it's
so
necessary.
it is necessary. So you kind of touched on it before when you were with your record label, but
Yeah.
you've had such a maturity though, honestly, from your one of your more popular songs, Dame tu corazón, to Brujeria. You really see you really see the maturity, kind of like the poppy cutie boy to more like a mature like lyricist. So
100%.
talk about the process and your new music and just how you do it.
Yeah, well, I did the first album with the record label due to the fact that they were kind of like searching. It's not bad, they were searching for something else in my music, which I didn't feel comfortable with. So we were like back and forth for like maybe 2 years without me releasing any music. So
Mm-hmm.
it kind of like bummed me out. I stopped writing. I stopped doing songs and stuff. I stopped playing the guitar. And after a while, thanks to the pandemic, I found myself in my room alone. I grabbed the guitar. I started writing again. And I think the experiences that I've lived from years past, I kind of like saw them in a more mature way. So I try to talk about them in a way that people can relate to them and try to not sell an image of myself, like the pop cute
Yeah.
guy. No, man, this is me. And I think the music that I'm releasing is way more true to myself. So I think the people are getting it, and people are reacting really, really nice to it. And I'm really happy. So actually, next Friday, I'm releasing my new single called Girasol,
Okay.
Sunflower, which I think people are going to really like. And then we're going to see what we do with that album.
Awesome. So tell me about the new music. So I kind of saw on Instagram, like you're in a field, you're in a suit. So tell
Yeah.
us kind of, is it going to be happy? Is it going to, well, it already seems a little happier than the last one, but is it going to be like dancing or what is it?
No, it's not going to be dancing. I wanted to show a vulnerable side of Mitch. I think the first three songs that I released are like happy style and stuff like that. But I feel like melancholy and nostalgia is also like a good feeling to have. And remembering these past relationships or past people that have come to teach you so many things in your life. So I think it's more a song that you can dedicate to yourself, you know? So it's not a happy song, but it's I don't know, it's like a growing up song, which I really love. I think the visuals of it are going to be really nice because at the end of the day, we're talking about the sunflower. So we're playing a lot with like a field, the sun. So it's, like a happy scenario with a sad song, a beautiful sadness, I would call it.
I love it. So
Yeah,
the visuals are like kind of happy, like optimistic, but the lyrics are very melancholy and reflective. I like.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
I,
What we're trying to do is we're gonna do two music videos. The first one that releases on Friday is like this. I don't know. It's like a one-shot video. No editing, really human, really,
raw.
really raw. That's the word that I was looking for. And then coming back to Mexico next week, and we're gonna shoot the music video, which is like a movie that talks about the relationship on the song.
Very nice. Oh, I'm very
Yeah,
excited.
yeah, I'm
Okay.
really excited.
So next question. So you're an artist. I think last time we talked, you were like, I'm a creative. Because it's true. You sing, you act, you write. I mean, you're an artist.
Of course.
So what do you get? Like, what creative freedom do you appreciate as an artist? Like, what does creative freedom mean to you?
Yeah, well, creative freedom means that I get to tell my stories. It's not that I've lived a long life, but I think I've lived enough to tell different stories in different perspectives. And I think that's it. I'm always thinking of melodies. I play a lot of instruments, so I'm always thinking of different stuff that I can like put on the sound, on the MP3, on the WAV. And the thing is, like, there's people that don't understand it, and that's enough for them to think that it's not right. So I
Okay.
found a group of creative people, musicians, that really trust my vision and my sound, which is pretty specific. And I think that's what I'm most grateful about, like letting me take all the shit in my brain and put it out to the world. Because if I have so many ideas, I gotta take them out so I can, make room
Yeah.
for new ideas.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
So when you get blocked or you have like a creative block, what do you do to like get the juices flowing?
I take a rest, I take a pause. I've always tried sometimes to like force it, but I think it doesn't turn out real enough. So, like this last 2 weeks, I've been blocked AF. But I'm not taking it personal. I'm not,
Yeah.
punishing myself about it. I'm just, taking a time. I came on a vacation, like breathe another air,
Hmm.
and all that just inspires me in different phases, different scenarios.
Very nice. Okay, so for people that don't feel like they're creative enough and stuff
Yeah,
like that, and the whole bit, what do you? I think everybody has some creative juices. They just haven't like
of
tapped
course.
it yet. So what do you advise to someone that's like, I want to do something that's an outlet to release emotions, but I'm not, musically inclined. I can't act. What do you think is the best way to like start the creative process?
I think it's just starting, I feel like everyone in the world has a little artist inside of them. Either they exploit them or not. But I feel like people are creative. It's hard to be creative, It's not like something, I know a lot of creative people, but that's sometimes not enough. You gotta be creative and fail. So you start making it like a discipline. It's not something that oh, it's my gift. I'm just a creative person. It's like, yeah, maybe, but still you gotta do it every day. Maybe you're not going to like what you do, but the discipline is going to make you get better and better and better. And for me, like lyrics, at the beginning, I thought they were really simple. I wanted to be more complex or more poetic. And I started writing in that way. I remember I showed some of the songs to my sister, and she's like, bro, this is whack. Like, this is not good. And I was like, yeah, maybe. But she's like, but it's good that you're taking the risk, and you're going to get
Yeah.
better at it, you know, as much as you do it. And I think after some time, I started finding the way for me to tell stories, because it's my way to tell you the story through the song. And I write it maybe like a movie, because, I like writing scripts and all that stuff. So
Hmm.
I found myself writing like a movie inside of a song. And I think people are starting to get it. And they're starting to feel the story about Mitch or about this person or about this girl. And I think now that they understand how I express my stories, they appreciate the music and the lyrics way more.
Awesome. And then what do you hope that people from your song releasing next week, what do you hope people get out of it? Like, do you want them to feel nostalgia, like, or just like, what do you want them to feel?
I want them to just remember, you know, wait, uh, I don't know, you know, I just wanted to remember their own stories, maybe feel a little bit of nostalgia on the story that I'm telling you, but I think it's a song that takes you back on yourself. And as long as they connect with that and their memories, and at the end of the day realize that people that come or people that leave always leave a lesson, it's a beautiful thing, you know. Music, it's a beautiful thing.
It is. It's a connector. Okay. And then last question, and then you can focus on getting out of the airport.
I don't know if I'm getting out of here anytime soon, so we can keep talking.
Okay. Well, if you have questions for me, you can ask. But I was thinking, how do you start your day? Pretty much.
How do I start my day?
Yes.
You know, I'm really disciplined about it. I'm not always, you know, but I try to find a balance on my day. I don't like to waste time, so I try to wake up early. I go straight to the gym because if I don't do it in the morning, I'm not gonna do it. I know myself, you know, like I don't lie to myself. So I know if I don't do it in the morning, at night or afternoon, unless I have like a gym buddy or something like that, I'm not gonna do it. So I go straight to the gym, take a shake, do my workout, come back, have breakfast, and then I take like maybe 1 hour, 1.5 hours to myself just to like write or maybe do something creative in a way. And then it just begins, you know, maybe I go to my office, or if I don't have anything to do, I always try to play music. I have a loop station, which I do, you know, it's like you pre-save sounds and you start playing them in order and you make a song out of nothing. And that really gets my juices going. So I start like doing melodies. If I like a melody, I try to write something and just leave it for like the future. I like to see my friends, but if I have work, I gotta work, you know?
Yeah. And that was pretty much, I mean, I didn't know you were going to be stuck at the airport, so my questions were short, but
no,
did
don't
I
worry.
miss
You
something?
know, it's great because we can do this way more often. And if it's
can.
shorter, it's
Yeah.
nice. You know, it's like a 15-minute interview. We talk
Yeah,
about
15,
stuff.
20 minutes, only because
love
I
it.
really don't have the patience to just keep talking. So it's I can only think for so long, and then I'm like, okay, I don't know what else to ask. But no, but we can do this more often. Oh wait, isn't your birthday soon?
It is my birthday soon. Thanks for asking. It's my birthday on Thursday.
How about that?
So it's also
Thursday?
like a birthday gift from myself
To
to my
yourself.
people. Yeah.
Yes, look at that. So everyone should definitely go watch it just to give him the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a great song to start the year. I think people are gonna really like it, and after that, I'm just gonna keep going. You know, I'm gonna release more music, maybe like 2 more singles, and then we're gonna do the album. And after the album, I want to tour. You know, because one thing is listening to Mitch, but I feel like the live experience, shenanigans, it's where I can shine because I'm an entertainer at the end of the day. So being on stage is what I love. If it's acting or singing, I think people really connect with the emotions and the live, and I think that's where I you know demonstrate myself as an artist. Because once you start singing live and all that stuff, people are like, oh shit, okay, this is not an actor that sings. He's an actor and he's a singer. You know?
Yeah, he's both. He's like, he can do
Yeah,
both really well. It's not
of
just like,
course.
oh, he just happens to do it and he's okay. It's like, oh
Yeah,
wow, he
because it's a hard
entertained.
one. Because you know, my acting career has been so long that people have a hard time seeing myself as something else. They're like, wait, what is, I don't know, Salvador Acero doing singing, bro? Like, I don't understand it. But at the end of the day, I'm an artist. You know, I'm here to tell stories. So I feel people are understanding. And with these 5 singles that I've released, they're starting to build more respect. You know, that's what I'm doing. I don't want the fame. I don't want the money. I want the respect. I want to be taken seriously as an artist. And I think little by little, I'm putting those seeds and the plants are growing.
And I actually do think that's something important that you're actually letting people know. It's like, I mean, you are Mitch Duval. You have had incredible success as an actor and all of that stuff, and yet you still have to work every day to prove yourself as a singer and as an artist. And you know, I think that's something to be said. Most people, if they don't get it instantly, they think, "What's the point?" Like people won't
Of
understand,
course.
and I'll move on. And you
Yeah,
still
it
work.
takes a long time. It takes a long
Yeah.
time.
So
But
I
you
think
gotta
that's
keep going through it, because once you feel comfortable, you lose the spark. I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, if
yeah,
I'm just saying like, okay, this is me, this is enough followers for me, or this is enough music,
yeah.
I'm happy. Nah, man, I think you're setting up yourself for failure. So each day you gotta do the art, you gotta do the discipline, even if you're not feeling it, because you never know. Maybe this lyric or this saying or this paraphrase or this melody stays for the future, and you revisit it, and you turn out to do something beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know. I always have, which I don't know if that makes me like super crazy, but I always say you're only as good as the last thing you did. So for me, it makes me like super hyped
Amen.
and amped, and I'm always searching. Which again, I don't know if that makes me great or not, but whatever. But I'm
No,
always like, I
no, of
can't get
course.
complacent.
It keeps
You
that
know, you
hunger
have to
going.
exactly. You just have to keep going, and you're hungry for it, and you're just like, okay, I'm only as good as the last thing I did. So what's the next thing? It's like, okay, check, and then you just keep going, keep going,
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah,
So
you
I
got to
think,
keep climbing in a way, because if you reach the top, the next step is going down. So if you just keep
yeah,
climbing, there's not a limit, and you can always, maybe you can fail, maybe you can succeed. But that's the beautiful thing about it. Yeah, you're not going to succeed if you didn't fail. You're not going to learn if you didn't fail. So failure is something that I really welcome, and I don't take seriously at all. Not seriously personally. And it's beautiful, because you keep growing and you learn from the mistakes, and you do things better, and you keep, like you're saying, like climbing, and you keep yourself hungry and doing this, which is something that I want to do for the rest of my life. And at the end of the day, you got to give it respect. This is what's going to feed me, my family, is was going to give me a house. So you got to treat it with the respect it deserves. You just don't do it
exactly.
as a hobby.
Exactly. And then what do you hope though? Like, you know how you said a little bit earlier, you said that, well, you just said it actually, sorry. How you say it's not a hobby. I was like, wait, no, it wasn't that long ago. It's just right a few minutes
Maybe
ago.
like 35
Um,
seconds ago.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm off script, and I'm out of my limit, Mitch. Look at you pushing.
No,
I
this
don't
is
know
this is
really.
beautiful.
So
Yeah, I think the questions that are pre-asked and pre-done are nice, but then the conversation that comes from them is a really
it's
beautiful
good.
thing.
So, but my wait. Okay, wait. What was I saying? Hold on. I have a thought there. Hold
Come
on.
on, get it.
You
Don't
just
don't
said,
don't
oh,
let it.
hobby. You just said
Yeah, the
hobby.
hobbies.
Okay, you
Yeah.
said your hobby. So, my question to you is, do you ever get frustrated because you've been in the industry like a really long time? Does it ever aggravate you, or you just get like annoyed that people still may not take you 100% seriously, or
Of
can like,
course.
yeah. So, how do you deal with it?
I think artists are insecure. Something that comes with the package of the artist, it's insecurities, and you're always trying to compare yourself with other people. I did it myself. There came a time where I would compare to other people's paths, or I would try to do the same as other people. But then I saw that I was losing my authenticity, you know? And of course you get frustrated, like I've done auditions that I don't get, and then I see the show, airing, and I'm like, damn, bro, that was my character. But at the end of the day, that's the path. It's not an easy one. You gotta keep going. And I do believe, like, acting wise, the character is made for yourself is gonna reach you in a certain point. But I think that music wise, it's a little bit harder, because there's no, that's what I love about music. Like, there's no borders. Nothing stops music. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know, acting stopped 100% with the pandemic, because you couldn't be in a set. You could get sick. But music, you can make music from your room and just throw it out there, and people are gonna listen to it. So you just gotta be true to yourself. Like, really realize if you have a talent, or is it just something that you want to do, because it's not enough wanting to do it. You gotta sacrifice a lot of things for it. You gotta be really true to yourself and be like, bro, do I work for this, or am I just wasting time? Maybe I wanted to be a drummer when I was younger, but I am not the best drummer. I play the drums, but maybe singing I can shine more. So you just gotta be like really honest with yourself, and even though you dream of it, you gotta work for it. And if
exactly.
you realize that maybe it's not working out, try to get better, or just be true to yourself and move to something else. You don't gotta leave your dreams. Maybe if I don't work as a singer, maybe I can write songs for other people, or maybe I can produce, or maybe I can, you gotta be true to yourself. I think that's the
Exactly.
key.
Or respect people who are true to you. Because, like, for me personally, I loved the violin growing up. And my
Yeah.
dad was brutally honest, and he said, you suck at it. This is not the instrument for you. And I was like, oh, okay. Good to know.
Awesome. Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a decision that you had to take for yourself. Of course, there's people that are gonna get you in that right path. But I did the same. I tried the violin for 3 months, and I was like, nah, man, it's not working.
Oh, I really thought it was good though. That's the sad thing. I thought I was good at the violin,
Yeah,
and he
there's a
was
lot
like,
of
"You're just
people.
not."
Yeah, there's a lot of people that think that way, and it's
Yeah,
hard to let them know the truth. But as soon as you give them the truth, it's their choice. If they want to keep at it, get better. If something that you think you're already really good, or this is the most good you're gonna get, well, maybe try something else, man. It's a hard one. That's why I started when I was young. That's why I've studied in LA, in New York, in multiple different places to get different inspiration or different tones or different types of creating the art, because it's a hard one. It's a hard one.
definitely. Okay, so do you have anything for me? You're looking for your rap. Are you looking for your
I
rap?
think, yeah, no, I think, okay, I see it. Okay, yeah,
Yes.
I see my
Boom.
people.
Yes,
Right,
your
right
hand.
when it had to end.
Boom. Thank
Yeah.
God. Not cutting you off. This was awesome, but just it was over what I
Hey,
thought.
let's do a new live soon. I hope that you
Yes,
listen to Sunflower, and we'll talk
I
about the
will.
video.
I
We'll talk
will. I
about
will
acting.
text you and tell you.
Yeah,
When it comes
100%.
out, I'll text you. Does
Yeah,
that sound
no
good?
worries. Nah, familia, it was a pleasure.
Bye.
Thank you
Thank you
guys so
so
much.
much.
Mad love.
Bye.
Thank you.